On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Houston Texans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Down. Strike. Strike.
And to throw right away, Thompson Robinson. Complete to right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You look at the defense for these Texans. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Thompson Robinson now to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Third down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Tiger. Hey, check that. Ready?
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the open. also give him a first down.
Well, there was plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the right side and caught by Dell. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Here's Stroud. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. 58 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get it behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Come 19. Come Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Now this throw caught left side, and he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards to pick up there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Okay, right?
Off the play fake, Thompson Robinson rolling to his right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Thompson Robinson now. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson throwing here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. The DTR going to throw it here. And his His throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Go red. Real green. Six. Back up. Set up.
Thompson Robinson now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Red. Cycle. Going red.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table here the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Go, Jack. Go.
Play action. Stroud now. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Reload. Bronco switch. Bronco.
Handoff left side, Pierce. And he'll take this down to the 33. Now a 2nd and 6.
Bronco 80.
33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Stroud.
2nd and 6.
And he's got his big tight end here. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
They go again with Pierce. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd...
Touchdown, Texans! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Texans have taken the lead. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pit. number 2 leads him right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Wright's got it. Touchdown, Browns! 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns are once again back in front. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Ready? Warriors 70. Let go.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And that is incomplete. The Texans at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now they run the option on 2nd down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Stroud to throw it. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Stroud. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a 1-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
It was tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Let's go now.
Following the fumble recovery, Stroud. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Get it.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. Touchdown! A great effort there. touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And now off to the races down the right side. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
On the double. Hey,
and they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Ready.
1st and 10, Thompson Robinson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Thompson Robinson trying again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
3rd down from the gun, Thompson Robinson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. That is caught by Dell. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Pat the street. Pat the street. Third. Right there, right there.
Final play of the half, Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, they got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
I'm not lying.
On second down, here's Pierce. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Ready?
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, pioneer.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half is theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half. What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Thompson Robinson now to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing. Thompson Robinson. That is caught. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Thompson Robinson to throw on 1st down. He finds McCoy. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So a mistake there, Charles, from the rookie pass rusher.
And oftentimes when you make the jump from college to the NFL, you have to adjust to the rules. But in this case, the rule's no different than in college. Once the ball's gone, you can't continue on and get your shot in. That's one where you have to have some discipline. And even though he's a rookie, he really should know better.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And it ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's...
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Okay,
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Ready.
Throwing now is Stroud. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
And his kick is good. And the lead now 11, 24-13. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Play action, now Thompson Robinson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To throw is DTR. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Browns first down.
Check, steal. Ready?
Here's McCoy. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Thompson Robinson now. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Houston. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Let's go.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Number 6 brings up 2nd
19
and 4
Tiger, 19
at the
Tiger.
13-yard line.
Cougar 19.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Dalvin Tomlinson able to record his 5th sack of the season. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
19 Lions.
Stroud from his own end zone. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds up past the 40. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3. Stroud off the play fake. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Let's go.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Stroud to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And this defense will take over right at midfield. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Red, cycle. Yellow, zoom. Hey, green. Ready.
The DTR going to throw it here. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Red, yellow. Go pink. Go red. Hut.
Here's Thompson Robinson again on 2nd and 10. This is the tight end, Njoku. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
On 1st down, Thompson Robinson. Right back to Njoku. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Ultra. Go ultra.
Again, Thompson Robinson will look to throw here. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Go. Black.
Thompson Robinson. This will be caught inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Now a hit and a loose football. Well, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
70 Rangers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
Flag 2. Yellow, go. Yellow.
Here's Thompson Robinson. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Thompson Robinson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans have just about sewn up this football game.
Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
Stroud back to throw.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's 1st down.
Jacksonville. Real quick.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Completes to Njoku. And he'll have a 1st down at 45, but the tackle comes inbounds.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.